Good afternoon. I want you guys to picture a smooth, clean highway somewhere here in Tennessee. No potholes, no dips, no dunks in the highway. This could be a reality with the new legislation that's being presented in the Tennessee legislature. It's called the Pot for Potholes Act. What we're looking at is that Senate Bill 921, the Pot for Potholes Act, is going to present new legislation that will legalize marijuana and collect its tax revenue to be collected for fixing roads, bridges, better infrastructure, and overall to make our communities safer. Once reviewed, this legislation is something that's important to all of us here in Tennessee. I'd like to tell you that I made myself familiar with news outlets, websites, Tennessee legislature websites. So I familiarized myself before I brought this presentation up to you guys. First off, what's it going to do? It's going to fix the Tennessee infrastructure. The roads and highways are millions and billions of dollars behind in its repairs. Next, it could also help impinge and reduce Tennessee-related marijuana arrests. Finally, we're going to cover support, opposition, and the current status of this legislation. First off, I wanted to begin all the problems that this legislation is going to resolve. The Tennessee infrastructure and the marijuana challenges that we observe today. Our roads, they're in critical shape. According to State Senator Campbell, $38 million in backlog of our state roads. Highway and bridge repair currently falls short of anything that we're doing on right now. According to a flyer, Representative Bean, Tennessee ranks second nationally on overall marijuana-related drug arrests. We're in a bold situation regarding both of these issues. Legalizing the marijuana, taxing to fund the infrastructure, and easing all these legal pressures that marijuana puts on our infrastructure. Now that we learned the problems, let's see how we're going to address these problems. Some of the provisions for the Pot for Potholes Act are going to be, it's going to create a comprehensive plan to legalize and regulate marijuana. The core components of the Tennessee General Assembly. First, it's going to legalize and regulate. How's it going to do that? The Department of Agriculture is going to oversee cultivation, processing, and the retail sale of marijuana. Also, it's going to set all the state standards. Next, taxation and revenue. According to the General Assembly website, 15% of the state goes to the state, 75% go to roads and bridges, 20% to local governments, and 5% of the taxes go to other initiatives. What is the marijuana for? Marijuana, when it's legalized, will be for personal use. Anyone 21 and older, they can have 60 grams on the person legally, and they can grow up to 12 plants at their house. Who controls it? Local control. Local governments can ban the sale and use of marijuana in their area. They just have to have a 2/3 vote, and they have to renew it annually. Finally, what are the protections? Protections, and first off, it's going to release all the inmates that are currently held in jail for nonviolent marijuana-related criminal offenses. And they also want to implement any safeguards against people if they do use marijuana. There will be no discrimination to those that have marijuana arrests. Finally, it's going to generate revenue, reduce the judicial strain, and modernize Tennessee marijuana policies. Finally, the bill's framework. Let's make it clear that we're going to examine the debate and see where it stands today. Support, opposition, and standards. Supporters, like Senator Campbell, the bill has multiple issues. Are the funds going to fund the infrastructure, reduce arrest, and regulate the market of marijuana? On the flip side, opponents say it can have problems to public health, the youth, and does the revenue for marijuana sales really meet the needs to Tennessee infrastructure standards? Where does it stand right now? Right now, as of March 25th, it has passed second consideration at the Senate. It's being reviewed by the State Judiciary Committee. The counterpart for House Bill 703 is being discussed in the Criminal Justice Subcommittee. Let's conclude. With these considerations, I've covered all these broad strokes. In summary, we've explored the Tennessee infrastructure crisis, marijuana arrests, and innovative provisions regarding the Pot for Potholes Act, the ongoing debate, and the provisions of this bill. Let's go back to driving down that smooth road. Paving a way for safer roads, Tennessee Pot for Potholes Act gives us an alternative approach to the marijuana policy. Thank you.